Good morning! Our lesson for today is all about transforming equation of a circle from general form to standard form. Let's proceed to an illustrative example. But first, we have the instructions. You are going to write the equation of a circle in standard form or SF given the equation of the circle in general form or GS. Also, determine the center represented by the coordinate HK and the radius represented by R of the circle. Okay. Example number 1. Given the general equation of the circle, x squared plus y squared plus 2x plus 12y minus 27 equals 0. Now, the requirement is the equation of the circle in standard form. What is the first step? Your first step is always to write the formula in standard form, which says the square of x minus h plus the square of y minus k equals r squared. Also, we call it as the center radius form. Now, next step is to write the original equation in general form. After that, transpose the constant term, which is negative 27, to the other side of the equation. When we say transpose, you are going to change the sign of the given term. It became positive. Why we change it? Because you are applying addition property of equality to both sides of the equation. So you add here by positive 27, you add also positive 27 to the other side. In shortcut, transposing negative 27 to the other side became negative. Now, how about in the left side of the equation? So you will complete it to make it a perfect square trinomial. So meaning trinomial, yung factors, yung terms ng mga variable y. You rearrange it, x squared plus 2x plus blank. Then for y, we have y squared plus 12y plus blank. The first blank for x, dapat may blank din doon sa right side. Then the second blank for y, meron din blank ng to the other side. Now, how to complete this? You get the coefficient of x, then always divide it by 2. Then the answer, you need to square it. So in this case, we have 2 divide 2 is 1. Square of 1, 1 times 1 is 1. That is why we have here 1. And then for y, 12 divide 2 is 6. Then 6 times 6 is 36. So we have here 36. What will you do to 1? You add also or you write 1 to the other side. And also 36 to the other side. Then after that, simplify the right side. 27 plus 1 plus 36 equals 64. And how about to the other side? It became a perfect square. Okay, gagawin nyo, gawa lang kayo ng parenthesis. Then, square root of the first term, which is x, kukopyahin lang ang sign ng middle term, which is positive. Then, square root of the last term, which is 1. Then, close parenthesis. Then, lagyan nyo ng square. Same for y. Open parenthesis. Square root ng y squared is y. Then, copy positive. Square root ng 36 ay 6. Close parenthesis. Then, lagyan ng square, which is equal to 64. And that's already the equation in standard form or what we call the center radius form. That is why we have the center. The opposite of positive 1 is negative 1. And the opposite of positive 6 is negative 6. That's the center represented by coordinate HK. And since r squared is 64, therefore, the radius is 8 unit. How? Get the square root of 64, which is 8 units. Bakit may units? Because it's a length. So measurement of length, pag walang units of measurement, you just write the word units. Okay, let's proceed to example number 2. Suppose the given is x squared plus y squared plus 10 equals 0. What is the equation in general form? Okay, now, our first step is to write the given. Then, there is no constant in the constant term in the left side. So, wala kayong ililipat sa kabilang side. And then, merong term na may y. So, therefore, we need to complete the term with y in the left side to make it a perfect square trinomial. At yung i-complete as third term, yun din ang ilalagay sa right side. Ang gagawin natin, just copy x squared. And then, ano yung ilalagay sa third term ng variable ng may y? Just get the coefficient of term with y, which is 10. Divided by 2 is 5. Square 5 is 25. Okay. It became now a perfect square trinomial of the square of y plus 5, which is equal to 25. Paano nga nakuha ang square of y plus 5? Gawa ka ng parenthesis. Get the square root of y square, which is y. Kokopyahin yung plus sign. And get the square root of 25, which is 5. Close it with parenthesis and put square. Okay, so we have here equals 25. That's in standard form. And the center, so since wala ditong second term or yes, so it's only x squared, it means that the x coordinate of the center is 0. And the y coordinate of the center is negative 5 because the opposite of positive 5 is negative 5. How about the radius? Square root of 25 is 5. Therefore, the radius is 5 units. Okay, another example. We have x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 2y minus 4 equals 0. What is the equation in standard form? Okay, first is to write the given. Transpose negative 4 to the other side, it became positive 4. Complete the trinomial for x and the trinomial for y. Kasi may term siyang with x at may term siyang with y. So, kailangan natin kompletuhin ito to make it a perfect square trinomial. How? Get the coefficient of x, which is negative 4, divided by 2 is negative 2, square it is positive 4. Idadagdag din natin sa kabila yung positive 4. Then for y, the coefficient of y is negative 2, divided by 2 is negative 1, square it is 1. You write 1 in the left, and you also write 1 in the right. Then simplify, 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9 sa right side. Square root of 9 is 3. That's the radius. And then for the center, opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. Opposite of negative 1 is positive 1. That's the center of the given equation of the circle. Pero paano nakuha itong square of x minus 2? I said, gawa ka ang gagawin mo lang ganito. Okay, gagawa ka ng parenthesis, open and close parenthesis na may square sa labas, and get the square root of x squared, which is x, at kukopyahin lang sign ng term na may x, which is negative. Okay, so negative. Then get the square root of 4, which is 2. Same sa y. Gawa ka ng open parenthesis, get the square root of y squared, which is y, copy the sign of the middle term, which is negative. Square root of 1 is 1. Close parenthesis, then put square. Equals 9. That's in standard form. Okay. Last example. Suppose the given equation is 2x squared plus 2y squared plus 12x minus 2y minus 3 equals 0. What is the equation in standard form? Okay. Now, first step is to write the given and transpose negative 3 to the other side. It became positive 3. Since the coefficient of x squared is not equal to 1, which is greater than 1, what will you do is, you divide all throughout by 2. I-divide mo lahat ng terms by 2. So, we have 2x squared divided 2 is x squared. 2y squared divided 2 is y squared. 12x divided 2 is 6x. Negative 2y divided 2 is negative y. 3 divided 2 is 1.5 or 3 halves. Then complete it. So trinomial for term with y. So we have x squared plus 6x. Paano nagkaroon tayo ng 9? We divide 6 by 2 is 3. Square 3 is 9. Then for y squared minus y plus blank. Paano ito nagkaroon? So we have 1, negative 1. Divide 2 is negative 1 half. Square it. Multiply the same numerator. 1 times 1 is 1. Yung denominator niya ay 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So, you add also 1/4 to the other side. Same ng 9. You complete, you add 9 in the right side. So, you also add 9 in the left side. Then, we simplify the right side. LCD is 4. Okay? So, 4 divide 2 is 2 times 3 is 6. Okay. 4, since wala siyang denominator, the denominator is 1. 4 divide 1 is 4 times 9 is 36. 4 divide 4 is 1 times 1 is 1. Simplify the right side. 6 plus 36 is 42 plus 1 is 43 over 4. And x squared plus 6x plus 9 is a perfect square of x plus 3. Same, y squared minus y plus 1/4 is a perfect square of y minus 1/2. And this became the standard form of the equation of the circle. Square of x plus 3 plus square of y minus 1/2 equals 43 over 4. And the center, we have the x coordinate, negative 3, opposite of positive 3, and positive 1/2, opposite of negative 1/2. How about the radius? We have the square root of 43, still square root of 43. Square root of 4 is positive 2. So you write the word unit. Since there is no unit of measurement and radius has a length, so therefore, square root of 43 over 2 units. Okay. So that's all. Thank you.